So the streaming wars just got a lot more interesting. Fox Corporation is reportedly making a move to acquire the Roku Channel, a deal that could reshape the future of free streaming television and digital advertising. But why would one of the biggest media companies in America and possibly the world want a free ad supported streaming platform? And what does it mean for viewers, advertisers, and competitors like Netflix, Disney, and YouTube? Well, today that's what we're going to break down: the strategy behind the deal, the opportunities it could create, and whether Fox is making a brilliant long term investment or a risky bet in an increasingly crowded landscaping of streaming. Welcome back to Cafe Entree, where film, food, and media business collide. Let's get into it. So, Fox Corporation just made a deal to where they purchased the Roku channel. Now, before I go into details, let me just straighten something out for you guys. Now, this doesn't mean, because some people think that, well, Disney owned Fox, so that means Disney bought the Roku channel. No. Fox Corporation was a company that the Murdochs created that was totally separate from 20th Century Fox, way before they sold to Disney. So this doesn't have anything to do with Disney. Disney has no say-so in Fox Corporation. This is a totally separate company. So I just wanted to clear that up. Now, the details of the deal states that Fox will acquire Roku at $160 per share using a combination of 60% cash, $96 per share, and 40% Fox Class A stock, valuing the company approximately at $22 billion, including debt. The other part about this is that the acquisition merges Fox Live sports, news, and entertainment content with Roku's connected TV platform, which reaches over 100 million global households. This positions the combined company at the third largest U.S. TV player by share of viewing. Now, according to Fox CEO Lachelian, if I'm saying that correctly, Murdoch describes the acquisition as a defining moment, emphasizing that owning the platform allows Fox to control content distribution, engagement, and monetization rather than relying solely on a third-party streaming services. Roku CEO Anthony Wood will retain an ongoing role and join Fox's board, ensuring continuing in platform operations. That's the first thing. So, first part is I'm going to say this was a very good chess move for Fox. Very good chess move, because acquiring a platform like Roku puts them in a very, very strong strategic position. And they have a step up, because for some people who don't know, they already have a platform. They already have a free platform already that they kicking ass with, and that's Tubi. Yes, the Fox Corporation, they own Tubi. So now they own two of the biggest, largest free ad-supported platforms, which is Tubi and Roku. Now, some people are saying, well, how is this going to help out Fox? Because Fox corporations, they're more of a news, television, sports platform. That's what they specialize in. So now they're going to take a lot of their Fox content regarding sports, journalism, television, all their content, and they're going to move some of their content, like what they did where they put it on Tubi, and now some of that content is going to get moved over here to Roku. Now, some people are wondering, well, this might create a problem because, they're going to probably turn around and start charging people. I don't think so. So let me just break down this other part where they were saying about the operation and the market impact, and then we're going to come back to that. So it's saying that Roku will remain an open, partner-friendly platform with no immediate changes for the consumers. The combined company will integrate Tubi and the Roku Channel, creating a larger ad-supporting streaming footprint and expanding Fox reach and connected television. Analysis note that the deal strengthens Fox's position in premium sports rights negotiation and provides leverage in carriage and advertising deals. The merger is expected to generate $400 million in annual run rate cost synergies. So that right there tells me that they are not going to start charging people on those platforms because it doesn't make sense. It makes no sense at all to do that. Because the other thing is, a lot of these platforms like Netflix, Disney, the ones that charge monthly subscriptions, they're having problems because, number one, the content. They don't have good content that people want to see, and they keep increasing the prices. So those are two things that's driving people to say, all right, I'm not going to keep, every time I look up, you guys keep going up in your prices. And not only that, but you're not giving us good content. So yeah, I'm going to cancel my subscription. So that's where Fox comes in and say, hey, we got two big platforms that's free, that we have a variety of content. So why don't you come over here? It's free. And everybody loves something that's free. And part of me about this, I was a little bit shocked about this because, with Roku, Roku has been around for a while, and so many people have Roku products like the Fire Stick and the Roku TVs. So I was a little bit shocked to hear about them selling this, but then come to find out that Roku was having some financial problems. They was having some financial problems. They was in and out in financial holes. So for Fox to come along and say, hey, we'll buy you out, get you out of debt, and turn the platform around, this was perfect timing. And we're starting to see that now with a lot of these streaming platforms. Now, a lot of them are getting bought out or they're merging to increase the membership and to increase revenue. But a lot of the streaming platforms that are free, some of them are not really having that problem like that. The only problem that they have to deal with is the content. They have to make sure that they keep bringing content that people want to see, whether it be scripted, non-scripted, sports, journalism, whatever. They got to be on top of that game, because it don't matter what streaming platform that you have. If you don't have content that people want to see, it's going to hurt you in the long run. Definitely going to hurt you. And we see like I said, we see what Disney's going through that. We see Netflix is going through that. We see a few other platforms that's going through that. So now you're going to start to see more Tubi movies, not only just on Tubi, but on Roku. Now, we had seen that already. I've seen a couple of Tubi movies that was on Roku already. But now Roku is about to get a facelift. They're going to have a whole new look, whole new strategy, which I think is going to help them out and put them in a stronger, better position in the streaming wars. Now, some people may say, I don't think so. Some people may say do, but I think it is. But I want to hear from you guys. You guys let me know how you feel about this. with Fox Corporation buying Roku? Do you think this is a good long-term investment that's going to pay off, or you think this is just a bust?